Hey, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Beaky, and I'm back once again with some more Elder Scrolls Legends. In the background is
Jack.
that's my girl over there. She's playing some Final Fantasy online, and she feels like sharing a little bit of that with you guys on the channel. So tomorrow,
Because there's a special event to earn tokens, and I figured this one game I'm playing to earn tokens is 47 minutes, so you can join me in 47 minutes of help.
yeah, so she could explain what's going on in Final Fantasy online.
Especially with the cutscenes of stuff.
Yeah, because I played Elder Scrolls Online before, and I'm gonna be getting into this when I play on the PlayStation with her.
Because it'll come out on the 13th. That's when the new patch update is for my game. Final Fantasy 14 will be allowed on PlayStation 5 as a demo. So the demo, let you guys know, it's free to play on PC, Xbox, PlayStation. You just gotta get the demo section. And you can go up to expansion Heaven Sword. So that is um,
Well,
that
we
is the second expansion after the original game.
And for right now, what we're going to be doing today is deck building. What this channel really started out with, building decks, explaining the game. I know there's no new cards coming to this game. It's really in like maintenance mode. But I haven't built a deck with you guys in a long time and just went in and played it. So how about we go ahead and just look at what we have our options available to us and make a deck. We'll see where it goes. We'll test it out. I don't know what the meta is currently because I'm just getting back into the game really, but let's see. I've been uploading a video a day for the last month, so hey, let's jump right back into it. There's been
And they make sure to explain your strategy behind why you're building your deck the
oh,
way you are.
trust me, that's what they watch me for. Like
Well,
that's what
since
they
you like
watch.
to treat it like chess,
Chess, yeah,
which some people should really look at the Netflix show Queen's Gambit. If you
yes.
don't understand chess, that's okay. It's just the psychological aspect of it's almost like a weird version of A Beautiful Mind, but with drugs and alcohol to stay smart.
So I already started my strategy. As you guys saw, what was the first thing I went to when I went to pick up the deck? I went to tricolors. I went to multicolored. We're playing a multi-deck combination type, either two attributes or three attributes. I always like to see what my options are in that sense, and then go from there on picking what type of deck I'm gonna play. Like this one right here, off the bat, catching my eyes. Summon a card, draw a card. You know, you summon this card, you get a guard, you draw a card. Really good starting off card right there. Really works out fun to play. I'm thinking orcs as well. Orcs are great cards. Haven't played orcs in a while. I'm seeing a card I haven't played in a while. I haven't played with. Choose a blessing. Like I'm really feeling this. Not because I think it's the best strategy out there of decks, not the fastest type of deck to build to, but I'm thinking of what I want to, what type of cards I want to have in my decks, and be
And give you
pick.
more options.
Yeah, and pick me out. Like if I was going to do Pillifer, I could do Pillifer here. But I think I saw what I want. I think I'm going to start off with the card basin on right over. Did I pass it? Oops, passed it already. Right here. We're gonna go ahead and use this bless right here, this dark elf, and add that one to our deck. I should get a premium version of this card. I have so many freaking soul gems, and oh god, I wouldn't even be amazed how much points I have right now. I know you guys would love to see that, but we have to do it after the deck is closed up. So let's put on one copy of this deck right now, one copy of this card right now into the deck, and go from there. Why do I keep on passing it? Like my eye is missing the damn card. No, it's not that. It's just literally. I'm blind, guys. Blind.
Put your damn glasses on.
It's not my glasses. It's not my glasses. I just literally am not. No, there it is. It moved. It moved the spot. It was down here. It moved up there. That's why. Ha. Okay, so now that we know what attributes we can play with, we could use this to further on our strategy. So this is going to be based on, we could have exalted cards in here. Exalted cards are quite fun. So, all right, so we thought about exalted already. So we'll have some exalted in here. We could play into action cards, arena here to be able to replay actions. We could play into Tullius. So let's see what else we got here. Mage Trick might be added in here for card draw. So we're going to have some actions in here. don't mind that. Yeah, let's do actions. Yeah. See, that's how we think about what we're going to go from here. Let's search for the word actions, see our options, and go from there. So first off the back, removals. Got lots of stuff to play with here. We could do betray. We could do betray actions. How about that? Turned in. That's a little RNG. Some of you guys might not want that, but Legends has been. I've been playing Legends since it began. I've seen basically every card, I've seen it all. At this point, just a little bit of RNG fun could make it exciting. Just destroying one of my own creatures. So, yeah, that's what I want to play. We're gonna use some Dark Rebirths in here. So we'll do some Dark Rebirths. We'll do Betrayals to turn our lower cards into some stronger ones. Sylvain the Alchemist here. Sacrifice a random creature. We'll do Desperate Conjuring. And I know there are some new cards that I can mix with this. Oh, Soul Shred. I remember that one. Hexmage is not the most necessary for this at all. We definitely have to have her. Play into him right here. We're not playing into secrets. That's not what I'm actually going for right now. Yes, I could. Mighty Conjuring is needed here. Carno is needed here. Don't need him. Then we're going to go ahead into Execute for early game. We got 75 cards in the deck, guys. Don't worry, we're going to get creatures here too. Javelin's always good. And let's get into our Reanimate. Alright. And I think that's good right there. Oops. Didn't want to stay at 7. For the actions I want, so it's an action heavy deck. Nope, switch to Wumpy. Almost got that one. We're not playing into Shouts. And
we're not playing into Shouts.
So, if you're going to play into Shouts, I would need to take a lot of these actions out right here. Shouts are a great deck, as you guys see with my Dragon decks in the past. Shouts are combo decks. You mean if you play 3 Shouts, you need to play 3 more Shouts. And then you might as well play 3 more Shouts, and then you might need to play the 3 more cards that support the Shout. So, you have to build a deck so around that one type of attribute that it basically becomes a Shout deck. So, I'm not trying to play that. I'm trying to play a little bit of RNG and a little bit fun here, so I'm not expanding on that. So I'm just playing actions in general, and then playing into resummoning my cards, Tatiana, and Lilith, Hexmage. And the reason why I don't explain stuff even more, because I know not new players are usually watching these videos, because it's just older game. But after that, now we need creatures to take advantage of these Shouts. And we need to be able to mill our deck a little bit. So I like Greybeard. I always like having at least 2 of him. Alright, so Betray. 1 second, guys. Let me just see. Okay, not much here for Betrayal here. Okay, just want to make sure. Now I'm just in general looking what I want to have here to really flush this out. So to get advantage on some of these cards, I need that 6 card, this one. So I consume an Archanaut, and then I'm gonna be able to summon the 5/3 card. I don't remember the name of it, but 3 of these are good. Then we could play into Conjure as well. So we're going to play into these. Conjures and Shouts. These are high-level cards, cost cards, but being able to sacrifice these if we can, while with Ramping, if we could ramp up to getting these cards on the field while keeping my opponent just annoyed with my actions, it could work out quite well. So now we're going to do some Ramping and Guarding, because we're not going to be able to do much damage straight out at low level. So let's go to, where's Treeminder? Treeminder for a ramp right there. Then we'll do a little bit of Last Grass, because Last Grass can help us here too. For ramping up these cards. Let's see what we got right now. We'll play into Spy Master, which everybody knows is a great Last Grass for a little bit of RNG too. Elusive Schemer. I like having one of these great swords into decks like these, just one. Sometimes you just need it to just hit the face when you just need that one extra item attack. Betrayal is great when you have all these cards, like Dark Rebirth or whatever. Ramping up a little. Now we're going to have to get to some endgame cards here, guys. Clearly we're not going to all play with just this stuff. We need to get to some high cost cards to cap this thing out. Like, what are we using Dark Rebirth Reanimate for if we're not going to have anything like crazy to play it into? So when I think of endgame cards or games to help me, cards help me like survive, I like health gain. I like to be able to smack face, get health. So she's my favorite to do that. If I'm having willpower, she's gonna be easily be able to combo into something like where we go right here, Squash the Wimpy, or use this here and just gain a bunch of health back. So I have no problem with that there. And then for endgame, we're going to play into the classic that is, where are you? Blood Magic Lord. It's not the most Blood Magic Lord optimal deck out there. It's not what it's meant to be, but it sure can be fun. That's all that matters. I'm just going for the Blood Magic Lord and combo into that. Yep. Yeah, I just want to have something different. This is something different than I've ever played before. Necessarily mean it's the most optimal thing out there, but I think it will be fun to play. That's what I want the most. So, Supreme. I'm missing a few cards. I'm going to adjust this in a second. I just put a bunch of cards in there, as you guys know, and I'll take out what I don't need later. Actually, I don't really need Supreme right now, but fuck it, let's do it. It just seems so much fun, even though we don't need to. It just seems fun to do. Alright, no. Okay. Give me a second. I want to try so many cards that I'm not thinking the basics. So I went ahead and put up Conjurer. We need Conjurer to work with combo back over to here. We're going to get rid of Hex Mage. We don't need Hex Mage. That was an early card. Thought like a Hex Mage is gone. We need to have some with our actions, we need to have some Firebolt. So to get Firebolts, we need to play into 3 costs. And this is how you guys seen me do it before. I put in a lot of early thought things and I try to refine it. I get the deck to the right mount to 75. Then we refine this down to what an actual deck should be. So now we're at 74 out of 75. So we got Brutal Ashlanders early game. Then we got, we're going to drop it down to 1 Greybeard. We don't need more. I never really play more than 1. So that's right there. So Brutal Ashlanders are 2, 1 Greybeard for the early game. Then we got over here Cunning Ally for the ability summon. Alchemist to generate his most card. Treeminder for ramping up a little bit just to get a little higher. Then we got Conjurer to trade into. Not going to put anything out there to give him you know, reactivate him. Like, you know what? We should. We should. We should. It doesn't cost us much to be able to do that. After we add, we need to put in Mage Guild Recruit. That's a key card to reduce the cost of some of those other higher cost cards. But we will need to get in our Wind Crafter here. And let's see what we want to adjust here. We're going to get Scholar. Don't need 3 of him. Let's drop the guard here for the ramp. Put Windcrafter himself. And then we got Betrayals and all the other stuff I need for some of those later cards to get powered up. So you guys might look at this and like, what the hell kind of deck did I just make? What is this? There's not, these creatures don't look like the most powerful things. It needs a lot to work. That's the whole point. You need to get the right creatures out, using Dark Rebirth to replay the creatures twice to get the effects happening twice. Once you're done with the creatures using those effects, you can use things like the Tinkering right here. The Tinkering will turn the creature into a more powerful creature, playing into Spy Master. These are all the ways we're going to be able to get more powerful creatures along the line. And we need to be able to stay alive, and to stay alive, we need to have some way of gaining health back, and she's going to be that way to do that late game. So there we go. So that was my deck right there, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into a match. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, guys, we found ourselves a match here. We're playing against a Ghost Whisperer. I'm playing as a Founder. The Founder is a very early title, if you're wondering what that's about. So my starting hand here is clearly going to define this deck. Like, if I don't get a good starting hand, I'm going to basically know if I'm going to win or not after a round or two. So my opponent is playing very aggressive off the bat, playing into Khajiit into ramp. That allows us to get Desperate Conjuring up early. So Desperate Conjuring is up early. That'll let me sacrifice my creature, get a creature 2 more powerful. And unless they play into a way to guard this creature, I should be able to trade into it. If they're playing into Khajiits, I'm going to be super hard to race them. Khajiits, Pillifer are fast, quick cats. Those cats are on their feet. So hopefully right now, with only 3 Magicka right now, there's only guards really that could really annoy me here. Oh my goodness, yeah. Elsewhere Lookout, they're playing super quick. So because of Elsewhere Lookout, we're going to actually have to do what we don't want to do. We got to go into Squish the Wimpy early, take out Elsewhere Lookout, then trade into the Prowler. Eureka. But I get rid of 2 of their cards on the same turn, because that means that they're playing into a Pillifer deck. And as we know, Pillifer decks are quite dangerous. We can't wait for my opponent to play into their Pillifer stuff. They pass his next turn. So this one will give us a guard. We take our dog, we get a guard, and I get into a Painted World. Painted World is not the best card out there, but it's not bad. So we get a guard in the right turn, and then we get into a... Ooh, the cook. Alright. Opponent is playing fast and hard. We have nothing we could play yet, which is understandable. So here's where my opponent might come ahead and just railroad me. They have 7 Magicka while I have 4. They're playing super aggressive into the fast cats. I'm playing late game. The longer the game goes on, the better it is for me overall. So that's the only thing I can say. So I'm going to have to use my ring and play into the Conjurer. The Conjurer will give me a guard in the left lane and give me a fairly strong defense and attack. So with this combo right here, I'm not going to attack. I don't want to break my opponent's rune to give them a free card or potentially a prophecy. I need to play into the defensive right now. Yes, we're even. We're completely even right now, but because you're playing a faster, more aggressive deck than I am early game, I need to let the game go on as long as possible so I can build up my cards in my hand to play more aggressive. See, my opponent went ahead, got rid of my guard. The guards are going to be really annoying for my opponent, so I'm going to have to keep these guards alive until I could go ahead and, well, just build up to I can play Mighty Conjuring or something else like that. Good play by my opponent, but unfortunately for them, I have Wardcrafter in my hand, which will give me a ward, eliminating that as a problem. And plus, I'm going to play into Cunning Ally. Cunning Ally doesn't work, meaning my next card isn't a, well, we're going to play a little aggressive here. Just that moment, because now my opponent has 4 cards to their 1 on the field. If I play a little aggressive this turn, that might make them think about not playing as aggressive. Now, once again, you guys know for a fact that I don't have the most aggressive card hand out there.
You are dead.
So my opponent went for the safe play and didn't take out my my flame. If flame stays up, that allows us to play into Magic Conjuring, and basically we have ourselves a good game. If I get to last this up to 8 Magicka, yeah, cost 2 less for each attributes you have in play. Cost 2 less. Some of the Painted World. This card's not bad, but it's not going to make me lose. And then we can play Mighty Conjuring in the right lane. The Khajiits are coming out, guys. This is the one I'm talking about.
I have you now.
Then we could play into Mighty Conjuring while attacking aggressively. Now, even if my opponent was playing into a Pillifer deck really quickly, they can't deny the fact that they're down to 11 health while I have 24. Yes, a Pillifer deck can ramp up that quickly by attacking twice, and take me out, but they need to move this creature to the left, play down the Khajiit to attack twice, or play the action to attack twice, or try to remove. See, now he's playing to the move left. Smart move. Now, is he so aggressive that he's gonna attack face? How is he gonna play this? He's not that aggressive. He finally slowed down. My opponent finally realizes that as good as they are being aggressive, they have to slow down. Which is what we wanted. Now, they shouldn't have the ability to remove my creature this turn. Well, they do, actually. They finish off. They have finish off. A finish off here was exactly what they need. Okay, they're playing more defensively, which is a good play for them. Remove my creature. That's what we needed, guys. We needed my opponent to play slower, play more defensively, so we could go ahead and take our time and win this match, which we're about to pull off right now by playing into another Conjurer, playing into Flame. Boom, get another one of these. Now watch the play here, guys. Watch this play. Play into Betrayal. Betrayal my own creature there. Get the Elephant. Elephant's no good. Get rid of the Elephant. Play over here. And my opponent forfeits the game. Unorthodox deck. Yes. Definitely is, but that's what you guys saw right there. It took me a second to put it together, but it's been a while. You got to play unorthodox. Because also, by me not playing a deck that people expect to see in the meta or in rank, as you guys, I'm playing rank right now, it throws people off. That's the whole idea. Like, everybody's seen everything if you've been playing the game as long as I have, so throw them a curveball. Something they may have not seen before. Thanks for watching, guys. Tomorrow you will be seeing a video from my girlfriend playing some Final Fantasy, so check that out. Peace.